The youth like listening to me because that shit hits them here. The youth like listening to me because not only do I state the problems, I always have solutions for the problems. I'm never going to come here and be Mr. Complain a lot. I'm never going to be here and be telling you about how the white man holding us down and how this is holding us back and all of that. I don't accept excuses when it comes to f***ing men. I'm sick of all the excuses that comes from men. Now all of a sudden the new that's trending is, oh, childhood trauma, and he had this happen to him when he was younger, and his mom yelled at him, and his dad beat him one time. Shut the fuck up. Shut up with that childhood trauma. You've had 20 plus years to get over that. You've had 20 plus years to reconcile the differences with you and your mother. You've had 20 plus years to reach out to your father to fix them problems. You've had 20 plus years to fix the problem with your brother and your sister, to deal with the fact that you might have been adopted or whatever the f was wrong with you. You've had so long to get over that. You know what makes me mad? Is that the same is that harbor these problems is the same is that'll tell a girl to get over it. Y'all the same is that'll argue with your girl and tell her, yo, why you still talking about that? Why you always bringing up old? You want to ask her why she bringing up old. But the reason you f***ed up is because of childhood trauma. We talking about men here. We ain't talking about no little ass boys. We talking about men here. You dealing with depression because you went through in the past, but you're gonna tell your girl to get over that argument tomorrow. If your girl wake up with an attitude tomorrow, I swear to God you will be on Facebook making 100 posts on how your girl be tripping and she won't let shit go, but you still dealing with childhood issues. And coming from a nigga like me, hearing about childhood issues, the nigga put up for adoption at 3, the nigga that ran away and been on his own since the age of 13, the nigga who was shot, paralyzed, and sent to prison the exact same year, the nigga who was only home for 6 months and went right back to prison the same exact year. You talking to me about childhood trauma? The man taken away from his mother and father and put into foster care at 3 years old? The nigga who wasn't able to meet his brothers and sisters until we was teenagers? The nigga who didn't meet back up with his moms until he was a teenager? You want to tell me about nigga, if I could get over that shit, then damn it, you could get over any fucking thing that's wrong with you. Some of y'all mad that your mother fucked you up when you was younger, but you deserve to be fucked up when you was younger. Some of y'all mad at y'all father because he left, and you don't even know that the reason he left is because your mother was unruly. Your mother wouldn't allow him to be a man, so he fucking left. And after he left, now you holding grudges, and I ain't have no father around, and no one was able to teach you. You could get on YouTube to find out what happened with NBA Youngboy. You could get on YouTube to find out what happened to Kodak Black. You could get on YouTube to find out where 6ix9ine at. You could get on YouTube to find out what nigga just got caught slipping. You could get on World Star to be able to find out who was just fighting and who was doing all of this shit. But you can't get on the fucking internet to find good male leadership. You can't get on the internet to find good information coming from men. You can't get on the internet and listen to Kevin Samuels' old videos. All of y'all on Kevin Samuels' page now listening to him talk to the women. Y'all ain't got the heart to take what he was saying to the men. You ain't have the heart to listen to him when he was telling niggas that they was fat and sloppy. You ain't have the heart to listen to Kevin Samuels when he told niggas you might have to cut your hair to be able to get inside of the corporate offices and become these millionaires that y'all want to be. Y'all didn't want to listen to Kevin Samuels when he was telling you that the shoes that men need to own. You wasn't listening to Kevin Samuels when he was telling you to get over them fucking problems. But you want to listen to everything that Kevin Samuels got to say when it comes to women. He talks to men too. He talks to men too. Y'all don't want to go back and listen to them old Kevin Samuels videos when he was talking about the men. Y'all only want to hear him talk about the women. Half the niggas complaining about women, the only reason you complaining is because you're an unproductive fucking male and women don't give you the respect that you see them give niggas that's more productive than you. I'ma just be 100. A lot of the niggas complaining about women don't deserve to be complaining about women because you're broke, dusty, and have no leadership skills. Just because I had a little childhood trauma, or just because my daddy wasn't around, or just because my mommy was being mean to me when I was a little boy, and now I'm 30 and I'm still mad at my mom for being mean to me when I was a little. Shut the fuck up. Childhood trauma. That shit shouldn't even feel right leaving you men's mouth. Shouldn't even feel right leaving your fucking mouth. Childhood trauma. Have any of you niggas ever text a girl in the morning and was like, hey, how you doing? And she just starts going over what the fuck is wrong with her life? Nigga, you don't want to hear that shit. So what the fuck make you think she want to hear that shit from you? What in the fuck make you think that she want to hear about your childhood trauma when you know you don't want to hear about her childhood trauma? Be 100, man. Stand up and accept that shit. You don't want to hear that shit when it comes to her. You don't appreciate when she come home and unload on you about her day, telling you how her boss ain't shit and the problem she having with the women who work at her job and all this other bullshit. You niggas is unproductive men. It has nothing to do with being depressed. It has nothing to do with all of that other bullshit. Childhood trauma, my ass. You haven't found a way to become a productive male in society. And the reason that you complaining about women, the reason you saying that these women don't respect you, the reason that you saying that these women is tripping, because I'm going to be 100. To real niggas, those women don't even fucking exist. They don't even exist. They are invisible to real men. What? Those women are invisible to real niggas. We get respect. We earn that leadership role. We don't have to hear nothing about what the fuck we doing. It's you niggas that they don't trust the judgment of. Because you haven't earned it. But it's the women's fault. It's the women's fault. You knew Thought Keisha from around the corner wasn't shit. Nobody told you to shoot the club up and have a baby with her. Don't get on fucking Facebook complaining that your baby mama ain't shit when you slept with Thought Keisha from around the corner. You shot up the club with Thought Keisha. Now all of a sudden you want to come back to us and tell us that your baby mama is fucking tripping. First off, why the fuck you got a baby mama? You couldn't vet women good enough to know who to have kids with and who not to have kids with. You didn't have enough discipline to not shoot the club up. You didn't have enough discipline in yourself to not knock up Thought Keisha. But you want to come to me and I'm supposed to feel sorry that your baby mama tripping? After you done had a baby with banana cream pie, now all of a sudden you want to come and tell me banana cream pie be tripping. Banana cream pie be tripping. Fuck out of here with that shit. I don't want to hear that. This is why the youth don't fuck with the older generation. They see that they tougher than most of the old niggas. Most of the old niggas is out here still simping. But then you want to complain to me that Thought Keisha tripping. You want to complain to me that one of Thought Keisha's fucking baby fathers just threatened you. Now you want to hit me up, talk about, yo, bro, we need to grip. We got to ride out on this nigga talking crazy. Yo, bro, who the fuck is you talking about? Oh, Thought Keisha, other baby father. This nigga want to hit me up, talk about, bruh. You a strong, productive man. What the fuck you doing taking this girl with all these goddamn kids? That's play. You really tried to wife that up? Never try to bring a stray cat in your home. It will always want to go back outside. I'ma repeat that, men. Never bring a stray cat into your home because that cat will need to go back out to the streets eventually because that's where the fuck that cat belongs. That's Thought Keisha. But y'all love them. Y'all simping on their Instagram posts. You got the heart emojis and the heart eyes underneath her shit. And you in all of her stories and all of that other shit. Fuck out of here with that. It's men like you that cause these problems. It's men like you who give women the bravery to have a bunch of kids by a bunch of niggas and then say they won't accept the regular man. That's because niggas like you will still give them penis at the end of the day. I swear to God, I had a girl tell me earlier that I was mad and intimidated because I didn't want a thought. I can't make this up to you. She said I'm intimidated by thoughts because I don't want one. Just let that sink in. Just let that sink in for a second. First of all, these ratchet bitches don't have no access to real niggas. What the fuck are you talking about? Y'all single men be out here chasing these girls left and right just trying to get buns and all of that. Don't nothing feel better than a $2,000 phone call. Don't nothing feel better than that email that you get in the morning that says you got money and it's an order from your website. Don't nothing feel better than you dropping a YouTube video last night and the money start racking up the next day by the time that you check it. Don't nothing feel better than cashing out on that. Don't nothing feel better than having a conversation with your homie about an investment plan that's going to cost upwards of $200,000. Don't nothing feel better than calling your homies and talking about these properties that you want. Ain't nothing more gangster than that. Don't nothing feel better than that. You niggas have no purpose. You have to find as much pleasure in your purpose as you find and knocking up these fucking thought ass women out here. Because we keep on blaming the women for the single parent households out here. But when are we going to hold the men accountable for not having enough dick discipline to not knock these women up and create the single mothers out here? We have to hold men accountable for doing that shit. And it's their sons that are out here missing all of their targets and shooting your aunt and shooting your grandmother that was cooking in the kitchen and hitting your 7-year-old kid while they up the street. That's Pookie and Ray Ray and them kids. That's little John and them kids. And we don't hold none of them niggas accountable for spreading single parent households out here. Yes, the women have to be held accountable because they chose to have babies with these niggas. But god damn it, we gotta say something to the men too. And if no one out here teaches these young men dick discipline, if we don't teach them to find their pleasure and mastering their craft, if we don't teach the young men to find their pleasure and doing things that make you more masculine, then they will continue to do the effeminate shit that they've been doing. You'll see more niggas with purses. You'll see more niggas with these handbags. You'll see more niggas. Soon they're gonna have thigh-high fucking boots for niggas. Somebody's probably gonna post that they already got them and I'm fucking late. That's gonna be the next move. They're gonna have thigh highs for niggas. You wanna know what happens when a man isn't man enough to take over his fucking household? You get strong men like Will Smith and weak ass children like Jaden Smith. And then what does Will have to say? I gave my children too much freedom. No, you wasn't being a fucking man. You wasn't standing on that shit that you be teaching. You wasn't standing on that shit that you live by. You out here being a motivational speaker, being harsh on all the niggas for being failures out here, and then you turn around and let your fucking son do what he want to because your wife run your fucking life. That's facts. That's facts, and we can do without them niggas. We can do without them niggas making children out here. And that's why I want the good men out here to wife up the good women out here so they don't wind up getting tricked by Pookie. Because Pookie look interesting online. Pookie just took the picture with the racks. Pookie just took the picture in front of the Phantom. Pookie be out in Miami. Pookie be out in California. Pookie be out here with all the... So Pookie looking kind of interesting. But we got to get the good men to wife these good women up so they're not even on the market to be fucked up no more. And whoever is left belong to the fucking streets. It's that simple. Weed out the good women, find them and sit your ass down somewhere. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. None of my niggas was real enough to tell me that I had a fuck nigga in my corner. None of my niggas was real enough to tell me that the way I was moving was fucked up. None of my niggas was real enough to tell me that the reason that I wasn't making the level of money that I needed to is because I was around the wrong circle. It took my woman to say that shit. It took my woman to point out that that nigga's a fuck ass nigga. It took my woman to point out that you don't need to be focusing on that because apparently the money's here because that's where the income is coming from. She's my most trusted fucking advisor. And you niggas don't have that. You niggas don't have that. You niggas don't have that. I'm telling you the importance of having a woman as a man. I'm going to tell you that you work hard as a man, but you work 10 times harder when you got a woman depending on you. When you see a woman scrolling through the internet, looking at them red bottoms, something in you tells you that you have to become a better provider to be able to get her the things that she likes and that she wants. When you see her saying that, hey, man, we've been together 4 or 5 years. It's time to get a vacation in. You better be able to afford that vacation. You better be able to answer that fucking call. And I'm going to tell you, every time that you answer that call, every time you're able to answer and man up for the things that you stand on, I promise you, you become 10 times more of a man. You want to talk about walk around beating your chest like you King Kong? Imagine when your Christmas shopping is done months early. Imagine when rent is all caught up for the rest of the year and y'all could go all the way into New Year's just fucking chilling. Fucking chilling. Imagine when everybody at the fucking stores know exactly who your wife is because you do that much shopping on your behalf. On your behalf. So you got to feel good when you go in the store and they finally like, oh, here's the man of the hour. We always see the wife. We always see the kids. Where the hell do you be? I be out being a productive fucking man so y'all can see her more. I'm out trying to learn another business venture so y'all can see her more. I'm out trying to run this bag up so I can show my son how to get to this. My son is already on timing. My son don't play no games. That nigga is a spitting fucking image of me. We walk through the store, that nigga liability, liability, liability. That could be an asset if you do it right. Liability. What are children? Liabilities. If you have children before you are of age to be able to afford children, what is it? A liability. How do you turn your child into an asset? By harnessing his talents and using it to make family income. That's the type of shit that my 8-year-old be on, and you grown ass men are still out here worried about what NBA YoungBoy doing. Y'all still know everything about Kodak Black. You don't even know your daughter's favorite fucking color. If your daughter called you right now and said that she wanted a brand new dress and she wanted it her favorite color, you would have to ask her what her favorite color is, but you know everything about Kodak. You know everything about NBA YoungBoy. You know everything about Future. You know everything about all of these fuck ass niggas, but you don't even know what your daughter's favorite fucking color is. These the type of weak niggas that we can do without. These the kind of weak niggas we can do without. We can do without them. And for all the women out here who be saying that I don't be cooking when it comes to the men, I tell y'all, the men get it worse from me than anybody does. Because I can accept excuses from a woman. She's a woman. She thinks in her feelings. I know how she maneuvers. I know how she operates. I grew up around nothing but women. I know women. We have to remind women, you don't fucking know us. You don't know us. You didn't have a father in your household. You don't know us. You never dated a real man to be able to see how he moves on a regular basis. You don't know us. We grew up around auntie. We grew up around grandma. We grew up around our sisters. We grew up around our female cousins. And then we dated you women our entire lives. So we know you. I'm a strong, productive black man. I am perfectly okay with that. I'm okay with paying all of the fucking bills. I'm okay with paying all of the bills. I have no issue with that. I'm okay with funding any dreams that she has. I'm with all of that shit. I'm with all of that. You niggas be out here complaining, oh, girls today want me to pay all of the bills and all of this. Shut the fuck up. The only niggas complaining about that is the niggas who can't afford it. I said it. I said it. It's facts. The only niggas that complain about paying all the bills in the household is the niggas who can't fucking afford it. Ain't no nigga who got his bag right complaining about having to pay all of the bills. That's what men do. That's what we have seen men do. That is instilled in me to protect, provide, produce, and supply penis once a month. That's my fucking job. Shut the fuck up. All of you women out here that's getting ready to fucking say something, shut the fuck up. My job is to protect, provide, and supply penis once a month. That's my fucking job, and I do a damn good job of it. Don't tell me that you feel bad for my wife. My wife lived the time of her fucking life. She lives the time of her. Ain't nobody ever came to my crib and seen my wife with an attitude. This motherfucker always smiling. She owned Walmart.